My name is Rex Kim. I'm the general chairperson for the 14th Annual Korean Festival. It's going to be on July 11, Saturday, Magic Island of Ala Moana Regional Park, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. What we have different this year is we're closer to the parking lot, so it's not as far. We're going to be placing things closer to the trees, so there's more shade. There should be a lot of vendors this year, a lot of people from the public this year. We have a wonderful song contest again this year, different maybe dance contests, the usual kimchi eating contest, and all the sorts of good things that Korean culture has to offer. This year, we also are happy to have a lot of new vendors and new volunteers. We also would like to see all of our old friends and people to come out and support us. What we really need to see are a lot more of our Korean community to come out and show how proud they are of their Korean culture. Mostly first generation and Korean Americans living in Hawaii. Generally, they come once in a while but not participate as much as maybe they could. So we would like everyone to come out, show their pride, show their support, and we'll see you at Magic Island Saturday, July 11th. And Robert Kim from Korea Times Hawaii. And
Joyce from Radio Soul.
Radio Soul, Joyce from Radio Soul. And this lady here is Carol Lee, Jenny Lee's daughter.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hello.
so she's working with Toby Tomae.
Hello.
And also here, Mary Jo Freshley, Diane Sale, who is our, let me back up. Mary Jo is one of the co-chairs for our entertainment subcommittee. Diane is the chair for the finance committee. And Chris Byun is a co-chair for the vendors subcommittee. Chloe Kang, also here, she's the chair of the exhibits committee. Kara Kakuda. Sorry, this is Kara Yamaguchi. Kara Kakuda is a very valuable supporter. Is that right?
Yes.
Supporter.
Resource.
For a festival. Works with Grace. Grace Ogawa is the chair of the volunteers committee. And Daniel Pyun is the president of the Korean Chamber of Commerce, Hawaii Korean Chamber of Commerce. And some other people are coming because we're getting close now. We're a month away, so things are starting to heat up very quickly. Why don't we get started? Why don't you guys get yourself something to eat and drink? Because I've got a pen. I gotta go grab a pen. Black and red.
Yeah.
And so it's basically going to be just the basic info on the front page. Second page will be the program. Third page will be the sponsors, and the last page will be the map.
If it is 11 by 17, and according to the Mr. Kim at SAMU, it might fit. Price difference is big. 12 by 11 is 1,500
Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, well we're going to skip entertainment until the show. So exhibits, Chloe, Kogas are not here, but they're pretty much self-sufficient in their own.
So stage performance, I need to confirm the times. I didn't
Because she
give
did
the time that
volunteers, right? So I
volunteers
need
were.
to know what time you need the private carriage.
Right. So other than that, we're pretty set.
If you can coordinate directly with Grace on
right.
the
Grace on the volunteers.
cash in the bank right now is $33,030. So that includes one sponsor's cash donation and two sponsors actually. Halaham Foundation, Amcor, three Korean Consulate General. So those three deposits plus deposits of vendors, set fees and refundable deposits. So total today is $33,030. We are expecting total committed total committed cash today is 61,000. So it hasn't changed since last meeting. There's one that we're hoping to get another 3,000 cash. And so that is coming in, but I have to finalize that.
I received the scripts, printed scripts, and $1,000 worth of scripts for each 11 people here prepared, and I brought it. So before you leave, please sign and pick up your scripts. And also the founders and all the sponsors, I brought it here. It's all packed, so I don't know who's going to pick it up. So you let me know and sign. Everything is ready.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, I asked if each of you, the committee people, if possible, to pre-sell scripts. That's how the Okinawan Festival does it every year, and they get their cash flow going very quickly early. So, I'm asking if you could take 1,000, sell what you can, and return what you don't sell at our next meeting. That's what I'd like to have everyone do if possible. I know 1,000's a lot, but do your best. Toby is working on the social media, says Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and that's been very popular with younger people, and it's been very helpful setting our, promoting our festival to the younger crowd. So he's working on that. Actually, the first Facebook posting was yesterday, I think. I think I happened to see it yesterday. So it's already started out yesterday. Oceanic Time Warner Cable turned us down. They decided not to be a sponsor and to promote us this year, so they're out. Now there's another item here, photographer Ross Hamamura and Jeremy. Okay, then we will hire Ross. Midweek, I was interviewed by Midweek. I really don't like giving interviews. I don't like being in the media, but if anyone else wants to, I suggested other people at this table can do it. They didn't, at this point they didn't want to, but I'm sure I'm going to keep suggesting if any of you, each of you, I'm going to suggest why Midweek should interview you. We'll see what happens. But that interview comes out next week. And what they want are pictures, which I sent them from last year. They also would like maybe people of interest within this committee, which I already suggested, and they're thinking about it. For example, cooking, costumes, exhibits, music, a volunteer who's unique. We're all unique, but something that most people don't know about. So I'm going to keep in touch with Midweek and see if they have another thing, angle that they want to work on. They also need the final stage schedule, so we need to get that. Since you it looks like that's done, right?
Yes. Sophia.
I'm going to send them.
그거 미드윅에 올리는데 작년 거 올리는 거면
Oh yeah, I can bring last year's photos. So do we need to? But they what they want is interview, right? Not just the photos.
Oh, I'm sorry, the last year.
So I can send you photos.
Yeah, if you could tomorrow. Coordinated competition. It's a cooking competition which is being held at KCC. The council had scheduled it for July 13, hoping that KCC would work with us at the festival for our Pojang Matcha or something like that. But KCC has declined, and I've approached different angles, but KCC said no thanks. So we don't have any KCC participation. So Global Taste of Korea, and that led to the next item, no Pojang Matcha. However, today I found out, Gina talked to Waikiki Resort Hotel, and they said they're thinking about volunteering for Pojang Matcha. They would provide all the staff, all the cooking, if we provide all the equipment and the ingredients like we did last year for Patrick Choi. So we're going to ask Koha again to donate in exchange for a sponsorship. I would like to recognize Koha more this year because they were so generous to us. They didn't ask for anything last year. I would like to give them this sponsorship. Even if Waikiki Resort says no, they will not do Pojangmatcha, I still would like to give the sponsorship to Koha in exchange for them donating prizes to our Mahalo dinner and the Chamber's 75th anniversary banquet. And I think if there's no objection to from at this point from Daniel or so that is what I'm looking at. So Pojangmatcha is back on again perhaps. So we need to get the donation from some ingredient vendor, whether it's Koha or someone else.
And we had an idea, and so the last 2 days I was kicking this around, and it's possible to still do Pojangmatcha and add to it if we can. So what happened is I got together with a bunch of people that are not in the restaurant business, but they're like grillers and barbecuers, you know, and like wives have clubs where they just meet each other, they make mandu at home and stuff like that. And I threw in their mind that can we create some kind of a tent like that? And a suggestion was that if we do a tent like that, we would put Hawaii Gas as the sponsor because they're providing the equipment for us. And maybe we'll buy like a pork belly from like Kukui Foods because they've been a big sponsor with us on a lot of events, and we'll let them hang their banner. And basically that's it. And with now the hotel guys. And what these people would do is some of the mothers or whatever the people I know, they would sell like maybe deep fried mandu, kimchi fried rice, pork belly with rice, fried noodles, something with a twist with a Korean flavor. And they would not sell it more than $5 per entree. And the reason being is that we don't want them to compete against the booths. And they can price it accordingly based upon the proportion that they're going to give. And whatever scripts they get, they turn that in, and 20% goes to Korean Festival. The other 80% is theirs because they got to provide all the ingredients themselves. All we provide is the fuel, the gas, and stoves. And so we can still continue with two styles. If Koha can deliver, great.
Is there room to do both?
We'll just get another tent if we got it, because I'm quite certain the money we make will cover for those expenses. It's all plus for us.
Anyone have any comment about that?
Just getting tight.
Waikiki Resort, all they want is to put up their banners, to showcase their chefs, their restaurant banners, their hotel banner, make a big show of it. Where their chef whites. I think what Gifford is saying is more of a mom and pop, home cooking type of thing. But the one that the hotel's going to do is also going to be cheaper price, tasting portion, but Korean.
Right.
So we can do both, I think. Any comments?
Same tent? Different tent? Same tent?
Different tent.
Different tent.
Well,
All the script sales would be chambers.
script sales for Pojangmatcha with the hotel will be all chambers.
Right.
Vendors, booths, 11 are taken. They've paid their money, they've submitted all their paperwork, they picked their spot, and they're happy and they're set. They've got their menu, they got the prices, and the prices are a bit lower than last year, which I'm happy to see. They kind of understand. None of this $20 plate stuff anymore. But we're still short of Korean food. We've got one who's set, but I know we have some more that Chris and Anna talked to, and we'll see how that goes. But so we do have room for Pojangmatcha and your concept too, Gifford. There's room.
So Palama offer.
You did offer?
They offered to make the bentos for the volunteers for $5.
Right. For $5.
Yeah.
But with 포장마차, it's no cost to us. Zero.
So we
That
just
was
selling
good last
over
year.
there. We can. Yeah, they make. Yeah.
They need to.
There will be a vendor.
Yeah, they have.
There
Yeah.
will be a vendor if they use their name, right? If they use their
They get their own booth.
But the left the bank.
$5 per volunteer right now.
No. For the volunteer, it's not.
That's what her email said.
That's what, I thought it was for the volunteers. So they can go get the $5 thing.
Volunteer가 셀해라고.
Oh, volunteers can sell.
That's something that we need to talk about later. I mentioned it the last meeting, so I'm not going to mention it again. But we're going to have probably a post-festival wrap-up after Mahalo dinner. We'll have lunch. We'll have a good lunch, and we'll chew a little bit of the fat, talk a little bit about what the future may bring, okay? So I'll leave it at that.
I have an update from Toby. Toby's here on my phone. Everyone can say hi. So he's streaming in. So he sent me an update saying that the press release has been distributed. He'll send another one when the entertainment and food is finalized. So if anyone has information about the entertainment schedule and food and anything that can be like marketed and publicized, please send it over to him. The website has been updated. TV morning show schedules are currently pending. So there's Thursday, July 9th, Hawaii News Now. Friday, July 10th, KHON. Saturday, July 11th, KITV. And he says we'll need food and entertainment performers once schedule is finalized. Yelpoi working on trade sponsorship. And the Instagram has been created, so you can follow at Korean Festival. And he currently needs poster for event calendar submissions and finalization of entertainment and food.
And from what we understand, we have a final performance schedule. And Sophia's schedule is pretty much, that's the final, which is great. Mark's song contest will end the night. And Mark has Korean Airline round-trip ticket as a grand prize. And he also got a bed, a mattress.
Bio mattress. It's about price about $590. Donated by Richway.
So if you can give me all that sponsors name, then we can put them on over there.
Yeah, and then who I give it to?
Me, and then I'll send it off to the.
And we got third prize for Samsung 10-inch. The Samsung pad, about price $250 from Sam's Club. Donated by Olympic Body Shop.
Okay.
And then we have 12 final contestants. Everybody, they're gonna hand out the Hongsam 1 month supply, which is about $100 a box. 12 of them from Hongsam Nara, Hongsam country. And we're still looking for some more gifts. And since I got the microphone, hello. I got a posters. Most of the posters I put it out around the Keamoku where a lot of Korean traffic. I have some more posters here for the singing contest. I already have about 7 people calling for entering the audition to it. So if anybody can put this out where we have a lot of local traffic or the Koreans, please take this and put it out there for me. Excuse me? Yeah, it says here, just go ahead and look at the poster.
As long as you sing a Korean
You do
song.
not have to be Korean teacher.
But he found for the Taekyung Johnson, you remember Taekyung? Yeah, she wanna do with her and sit together.
So there was a hint
But the
about
Chinese no,
there's a hint
jjajangmyeon.
about kimchi eating contest is great. But there was a hint that we could add maybe like a jjajangmyeon contest because some people that aren't really Korean kimchi eaters might still want to participate and have fun, and jjajangmyeon might be more palatable like for someone that isn't truly Korean.
Yeah.
So just something for you to think about. If you want to add that in part of the function, yeah. Okay.
Kimchi is him.
Okay, so if you want to add a jjajangmyeon contest, that might be okay or something.
Oh,
So have two.
So who made it? Who made it jjajangmyeon?
Figure that out with the schedule. But I'd really like to nail down stuff because it's kind of tough to schedule it in right now. I think our schedule's kind of getting full.
Schedule is pretty much fitted already, so almost done. And I have good news because tennis Choi might like 80-90%. So if that case, I can draw one of our English DJ MC so that we can bring Kenny stuff better. And Gracely confirmed, Myung-Choi confirmed, so everybody else is confirmed. And one thing that I would like to discuss today is, we have lots of prize that really great. We have so far, of course, round trip to Korea, and we have 2 for Vegas trip for 2 or right? Okay.
Yeah, we talked about, Mark, last time, maybe that being the grand prize for the song contest, but Vacations Hawaii did not want to do that.
Okay.
They want to do something else.
They're just gonna do the giveaway, and then we got another promotion with them for other events that we have throughout the chamber.
Well, singing contest already put out airline ticket anyway, so.
Some prize to the audience, and then everybody has to come up to the stage, and then we can draw a couple restaurants like that. And grand prize gonna be the Asian airline and the Las Vegas trip for 2, and can be anything. If we can coordinate that, then we can make people to get more excited. Not like, oh, they talking, doing something, not like that. It's like, oh, time, let's go, what's going on, something like that. We with round trip to Korea, or especially Vegas trip, people will be looking forward to it, and we have smaller and bigger, and they will like it because they will get name mentioned in different media, and it will definitely bring more people into the festival, I believe. I don't know.
Does anyone have a problem with promoting our giveaways and gifts?
This email, that becomes a new mailing address. And next year, you can notify people about the Korean festival and whatever, and you can also solicit them for Korean Chamber members.
Also, we have a survey form.
Right.
Our survey form. Maybe then we give them 100.
Right, now that'd be good
something
too.
That's the
good.
easiest, maybe.
I have a
Because we
bunch
have
of people
survey
doing
forms and you
surveys.
have a lot of volunteers to take surveys. What did you like? What didn't you like? What
you
would you
would have-
change?
So you would have to fill out a survey form to get it?
I don't know. I'm just throwing that out. But this is something that we
survey this year.
don't need to.
May not need to.
May not
Hey,
need
I
to.
got volunteers already.
Yeah, make them do it.
No. We'll have survey, but we'll maybe move them to something else. But
Yeah, because you
I
can
think
always
our
use it for
grant
yourself.
might have changed this year. So
Then if it's confirmed, then maybe all the media should change
Should do the
their
change.
ads. They should see how much giveaway we have at least.
I mean, this
I
many,
think
you gotta
just
make it.
telling them we're giving away. See, I don't know how to do it. Just giving away something valuable every hour. Yeah, something like that.
Well, you
And
figure
maybe kimchi, something like that to bring in the.
You're gonna have, so you'll probably draw the bigger things at those times, but you still want to draw every hour
Every hour.
so that people stay around.
We're gonna start with the 90s K-pop, and I have Nancy and our morning DJ Stacy, Honey Cake covering that. They're gonna say we're just gonna do non-stop, like starting 90s. Oh, this is Teji Boys coming 90s. Do you remember? Okay, you don't remember because you didn't born yet. Okay, and these girls, like college girls, they would like to dress like 90s so that all the local people and Korean people get more fun, like a little bit older crowd. And then we will do that from the 90s, then 2000. Then another group coming from 2000 to 2010. Then okay, here's the current, and something like that. So we can. And we're not gonna, the MCs just gonna speak on the, in the back. They're just gonna keep saying this is just introducing the song. It's just gonna be non-stop. Hour and a half. So that we go.
네, 전혀
Before 6 o'clock, hour and a half. Until 6 o'clock, you do K-pop. Maybe don't you think it's too much of music going on and maybe lose some interest for the audience?
Well, I think that's a good suggestion, but I think that's where you got to come in to make sure that it's interesting and stay there. Yeah.
It's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Right. That's gonna be Sophia's worry. So just let her.
Gifford
Good
is gonna go up
suggestion.
and sing.
Yeah, I'm gonna dance and sing.
So that's comedy.
Right.
It's not fun. I'll be on making it. I'll be on making it.
A good idea, but yeah, just let her do it.
But I know. Okay.
Yeah, good suggestion, but.
What is the children's talent show? Are there auditions, or do kids just walk up and pretend they have talent?
Actually, the we started to advertising as of today because all the prize are confirmed. So please have your children to join us talent. I don't think I will have audition. It's under 13 years old. I don't know.
So how do
honestly
people
don't
know?
know.
What is this? A singing contest for
Just
children?
singing, dancing, musical instrument, and I just advertise for anything, your children.
So they
is
just show up
talented.
that day?
No, they have to come in to confirm. So I'm gonna make sure I have the right amount of the people.
K-pop audience, K-pop performance and singing contest change. We do early.
I think that would be awesome.
That's better for us. Yeah. Because before 2-3 years ago,
Because for my experience last year, we had the Empire, those 5 singers from Korea. So whether they're popular or not, a lot of the young kids were there. And then after that, they wanted to watch them after the singing contest. So they were just sitting there, and a lot of people were there.
Switch. Come back with a final schedule.
yeah.
Right. Right. We're waiting. So, Mark, you and Sophia work it out.
Better.
4:30
4:30
to
to
6:30
6:30 do the
Good.
song
Thanks.
contest.
5
No.
4:30 6:30 song contest.
No.
Yeah.
6 to
Maybe
8.
4 to 6.
Kids.
Well, she was there. She was taking an hour and a half,
Anyway.
and then
4:30
6:30 to 8 is 4:30 to 6:30 is 2 hours.
Yeah, 4:30 to 6:30, and I can go 6:30 to 8.
6:30 to 8.
Well, both of you coordinate and
Right. So,
yeah, the poster.
That's okay. This is what they're looking for singers.
right, and you let them know by then. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. It's all
That's all
good.
set. So 2 of you coordinate. Next item is sponsorship. Sponsorship. There's all the banners, all of that equipment and stuff. Gifford, we're set on that. You need help? Let me know. Delivery and return of the sponsor banners, the stuff that's in storage at your place.
Whatever's there is going to be by
Okay. Benefits, sponsor benefits package, the t-shirts, the script, all of that stuff. My wife said she'll help assemble all of that, and I'll deliver it to the sponsors. So we need the posters done, we need the program done, t-shirts, and the t-shirts, 88 Tees, thanks to Anna and David Lim, are coming back as a gold sponsor. They're gonna donate 300 volunteer t-shirts. They're gonna be volunteer chose blue aquamarine.
That's what we discussed.
Volunteer
right?
chair
I
chose
had my one would have
aquamarine,
been
which is
orange.
fine. So aqua is not blue, aquamarine. And then we're gonna sell 400 white t-shirts. So we ordered, 400 volunteer, 300.
No, 300 volunteer, 400 to be sold.
Okay. And then we have medium, large, extra large, right? Is it 100? No, we have 50, 50, 100, 100 or something like that. So whatever it is. So we got that set. Thanks to Gavin at 88 Tees and Luki at 88 Tees. So they're donating it again, and they already started. They said they're working on it, so we'll get that out pretty quick. So if you have volunteers, send them all over to Grace so she knows how many you need, how many shirts we can give away. If we have extra, we're gonna sell them. But hopefully 300 is more than enough, right?
Well, I don't know, my list keep getting more and more.
Okay.
They gonna do for this year? Kimchi하고 짜장면.
Overseas Korean.
Just schedule time. 30분 30분. 30 minutes 30 minutes.
You get a 10 by 10. 10 by 10. 10. I'm sure we can work that out.
Somebody will run simultaneously, half here, half there, and
Yeah, I
do it
think that's
together.
better. For
Yeah.
now, to squeeze
One
another
side
30
kimchi,
minutes.
one side 짜장면. Start. 그러니까 한꺼번에.
Any other questions so far? I asked a bunch of water companies for donations. All of them declined. We will have our own water jugs. And someone kindly volunteered, but I want to see if we can make do on our own. But yes, I'd like to provide water. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we put one at the stage. We put one. We keep one. It's those those jugs, and we
And
make sure
cups.
that So that's what we did last year.